Hey, thanks for letting me come over and spend the night with you. I mean, usually when we get together and we finish up whatever it is we're doing and hanging out and we part ways. But, yeah, the weather is a bit rough outside, I gotta admit. I don't want to risk, getting caught in a flood. So thank you for understanding that. And thank you for looking out for me. Of course, we are friends, so we should look out for one another, but given our unique situation, I don't know, how much to care either way, how far that goes. It's a little confusing. Sorry. You do got a nice place. I really like your room. I've always liked your cool posters and stuff. And it's neat that you have all these, game systems and you've got the nice computer and everything. It's cool. It's really cool. My only complaint is this bed's kind of small. I mean, it's okay for certain activities. But if you were to, just want to cuddle someone and get comfortable and fall asleep next to them, it would be kind of cramped. Just saying. So, if you ever do get, a girlfriend or somebody, kind of gotta take that into consideration. Because they'll probably want to cuddle. And who knows what their living situation's gonna be like, Look, I get it. You're still hurt over your ex. She was obnoxious and controlling. I can't believe she got in her case just because you would, go on, Facebook or Twitter or whatever and like photos of models and pretty cosplayers and whatnot. Doesn't, everyone do that? These geeks and nerds? Sorry, I'm so flustered that she treated you that way. Come on, even I like photos like that. I use them as inspiration. Was she really that catty and jealous of just pictures of people she didn't even know? I gotta ask, what did she do when you liked a photo of someone you did know? Really? Really? You didn't tell me that. She did all, we need to talk nonsense. What the crap? It's a little BS. What an insecure wimp. And just, some brutal honesty. You deserve better than her anyway. She wasn't exactly the most attractive of girls. I won't say she's a troll or anything. I think, beauty is subjective, and obviously you were attracted to her in some capacity. But, she just... Basically, her inside's reflected on her outsides, I'll put it that way. And her controlling, nasty attitude kind of shone through in her appearance. Yeah, I'm sorry. I never did like it, that you were going out with her. And you were with her for a really long time, too. So you must have seen something in her. Lord knows what. You were that desperate? Good God, man. There's, so many girls out there. There's girls in, our friend group who are single. There's girls, at the clubs we go to. There's plenty of girls. You don't have to settle for someone like her. Don't give me that. There's plenty of other people who would totally take you. I mean, you're nice, you're kind of goofy, you're easy on the eyes, you look out for people, stand by your beliefs and your principles, have a sense of pride and dignity. Though I guess I should cross out dignity considering you're going out with her, but I'd like to think you have some dignity still. Because, you know, you've never really judged me or anything. So I could say you're not really a judgmental person. Because I've told you so much about my life. All the crap I've been through. The jobs I've had to do just to get by. Everything. And not once have you judged me or said we couldn't be friends anymore. You would just say, it's fine. Or you would actually talk to me properly about it. And I'd feel better. You know, I always enjoy talking to you. I really do. Because sometimes we could have like really long conversations that last hours. And nearly fall asleep on the phone together. I don't know as many other people I could do that with. Plus, there's a whole elephant in the room. You and I do things that regular friends don't exactly do. Because we're also kind of crazily physically attracted to one another. Like, it's pretty intense. Like, just every time you say you want to hang out, I'm hoping it's to get physical. Not just to, like, watch a movie or play a game or whatever. Because, yeah, I find you to be really, well, hot. And the things you do to me just really get me going. And obviously you must find me attractive in some capacity. Unless you're being desperate by being like that with me. Please don't tell me it's out of desperation. Okay, you're actually attracted to me? Okay, good. That's a relief. Think I'm sexy? Well, that's quite a compliment. I guess my body's not half bad. Personally, I feel like I could stand to lose a few pounds, but I got some curves on me and nice sized chest and thighs and whatnot, and I like my hair right now. It's pretty cool, wouldn't you say? I like doing like the whole purple and blue thing. Makes me feel like a mermaid. And I heard that you've always been into the whole alternative look with girls. Or goths. You just like unconventional women. Which is weird because your ex was, you know, despite, you know, her attitude and whatnot, she was average looking. Like, she didn't do anything cool with her hair. No tattoos, really, no piercings. Dressed normally. I mean, she'd go to the club with you, but her outfits for the dress code were kind of basic. And I don't want to know what you two got up to in the bedroom, I really don't. But knowing you, I'm hoping she indulged in your fantasies at least. Or else, why the hell were you with her so long? You were in a bad place? Oh, that makes two of us. I've been in a bad place for quite some time. I've told you all about my ex. And you saw it for yourself a few times. We all hung out together while I was still with him. He was a real douche. That's putting it politely. Always yelling at me over every little thing. Being demanding and expecting me to look and dress a certain way, do things for him. We'd get into arguments in the car and he would scare me by turning the wheel and trying to drive in oncoming traffic. Just to freak me out and scare me. Not to mention the other stuff he would do to me that I really don't want to talk about. But let's just say I have PTSD, yeah. That's what my doctor and therapist both say. And I have to deal with that trauma every day of my life. It's probably why I'm still single. And I guess my desperation for some form of attention and affection keeps drawing me to you in our current arrangement. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up all that. I just kind of got thinking and went down a rabbit hole. You know how it is sometimes. Yeah, I am glad I'm no longer with him. I mean, it's been a few years now. I'm still kind of traumatized, you know? I don't know what it's like for a guy to be nice to me and not have an ulterior motive. So, like, I'm sorry I'm so cautious around you, because you are nice to me. You really are. But we're also hooking up. And we're not, together. It's just a friendly arrangement. I could say you're using me. But at the same time, I guess I'm using you too. Maybe we're both broken in a way. Perhaps we should get therapy together. Think that'd be fun? Oh, wait. Wouldn't that be couples therapy and we're not a couple? Do they do, like, friend with benefits therapy? Is that a thing? We should make it a thing. I am really glad I got to properly meet you. I know I've seen you a few times through that old friend of ours who you went to school with. But we never did formally meet till you got back from your training. And we were at that event. And hit each other up and started talking. But I was still with evil man at that time. It sucks. Because perhaps if I was still single then and wasn't with him, maybe things would have turned out differently. We could have been talking, hitting it off, and you were single then, and maybe it could have gone somewhere. Who knows? Really? You thought I was hot when you first saw me? I have to admit I was wearing a really cute outfit. I was also a little bit skinnier then, but let's not talk about that. You've always found me attractive? That does warm my heart a bit to know that you like me to some capacity. And obviously you find me attractive. You bang me every time we hang out together, pretty much. I can only think of a handful of times we've hung out alone where we haven't fooled around. Like, clearly I can only count it on one hand. But you have told me I'm the only person who really has ever properly indulged in your fantasies and not judged you. Because I really don't. As long as it doesn't hurt anyone or anything, and there's like safe words and stuff involved, I don't mind. I really enjoy just making people happy, which is probably why I got stuck in a cycle of abuse to begin with. I'm a people pleaser. Maybe that's my kink. Just pleasing people, being a bit of a doormat, letting people walk all over me and use me. To be honest, I'm starting to get sick of it. I'm starting to get sick of just being used and tossed aside. Of people only talking to me when it's convenient for them, or hanging out when it's convenient, when they have an itch to scratch. And then we just part ways, and they just leave me, like I don't matter. That we can talk and talk and talk and share things, but it never goes anywhere. And that we can even be incredibly intimate together. Do just amazing things. Feel just wonderful feelings. And engage in just so much pleasure. And it apparently doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little frustrated. Well, actually, more than a little frustrated. Because a lot of people have used me in my life. But I've told you about some of them. A lot of people have used me and cast me aside when they're bored of me. A lot of people just treat me like I don't matter. And when I do actually genuinely like someone, eventually they tire of me and leave me. It sucks. It really, 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 really sucks. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I'm tired of this. Okay? I'm tired of doing all this. I'm tired of feeling this way. Don't you understand? I'm tired of just being used and cast aside. Being told I'm a good friend. And, a great lover and all that. But then, we don't even spend the night together in bed properly. We don't hold each other, we don't kiss, we don't cuddle. It's just come together, chat a bit, fuck, and then bye-bye. I'm fucking tired of it. 'Cause, listen, I know we've known each other for years now. And we've been friends for years. We've had this arrangement for a few years, and it's been very enjoyable. I'm not going to deny that, but I would give anything to be with you. Anything. Over all these years, all those girls you've been with, who you've told me about, who I've seen you with, who you've ranted to me about over the phone for a million times and for hours on end, just complaining about them and their flaws and how they treat you, how they don't appreciate you and everything. And every time you would talk about them, I'd wonder why the frick you would be with them in the first place. It never made any sense to me. And then, when things wouldn't go well with them, you would turn to me, and we would talk, hang out, spill our guts, and then freaking screw like rabbits, and then Ta-ta. See you later. It's really starting to bother me, okay, honey? Crap, I didn't need to call you honey. Because you're not my honey, are you? I'm just a friend to you, right? Even though, like I said, I would give anything to be with you. I have felt things for you practically since we first started talking. And every time we would hook up, every time we'd get intimate, I would close my eyes and just pretend you were doing it out of love for me. Not just because you had an itch to scratch. I know I must sound crazy, and maybe I am crazy. Because maybe I'm just freaking crazy in love. God damn it! You idiot! You goddamn idiot! Doing all this for all these years and never catching on to how I feel. Never really caring about how I feel. Listen, I know you've been through the ringer. I know your job drives you crazy. Your life is hectic. Your past relationships have sucked. I get it. I really do. But maybe you should wake up and give someone else a chance. Maybe someone you've known for a bunch of years and have hung out with and have talked to a lot and even maybe you've gotten intimate with. Have you ever thought of that? Because I gotta be honest with you, I'm so into you that I would sneak into the trash after every time we'd hook up. And I would take the rubber and keep it in a little baggie. And I always debated trying to get the stuff out of it, put it in me, and try to have your baby or something, but I never did it. I never did. Because that would be too extreme, and then people would ask. They'd go, "Oh, Talitha, how the heck did you get pregnant? I didn't know you had a boyfriend." And I'd be like, "Oh, I don't. It just happened. It's probably the baby Jesus." So yeah, I didn't want to have to deal with all that crap. But it was something I considered. And plus they made nice little mementos from our engagements. I also kept some of your undershirts. Because it always amused me when you would go digging through your clothes and you would freak out about an undershirt being missing. Meanwhile, I always have it tucked away somewhere to take it home. Or if at my place, I would hide it somewhere. Because I just can't get enough of the smell of you. I really can't. To me, your smell is amazing. It's intoxicating. I want to smell that smell for the rest of my life. I want to be with you. I want to be by your side for the rest of my life. Okay? Because I follow you on all of your medias. I see who you talk to. I see the comments you leave, the things you like. We have the same friend circle for the most part. I've seen how you treat people, and I think you're the most amazing, wonderful guy in the world. Even if you don't see it yourself. I think you're incredible. And I'm in love with you, damn it. I've loved you for years. Practically since we first started doing this together. I fell for you. I even, like, dropped hints, too. But you never, ever gave me a chance. So we just had this arrangement. And don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed every single minute I've spent with you. It really, really just made me feel amazing. You made me feel amazing. But I'm getting tired, okay? I'm getting tired of feeling these things for you and having to push them down and ignore them just so we can be intimate together and not get weird. And damn it, now I'm fucking making things weird. Aren't I? Oh. Oh, you're freaked out about the whole rubber thing? Don't be. I seriously didn't do anything with them. I just kind of collected them. I don't have them anymore. I threw them away, okay? Because they were starting to get a little stinky. But I do still have your undershirts. Do you want them back? Hmm? Huh. Also, by the way, sometimes when I get drunk, I track down your ex-girlfriends and just leave them really angry messages about how they never deserved you. And then block them so they couldn't reply to me. Just because they never did. It was clear they didn't appreciate you. Or really care about you. Not the way I do. So can't you see? You and I, we'd be amazing together. We already are. Think about it. We're close friends, we practically tell each other everything anyway. We're amazing in bed together. I don't think we've had bad sex even once. Not that I can recall. I think you and I, we would be a great couple. I really, really, really fucking love you. And like I said, I have for years. I've just mostly kept it to myself, so as not to ruin what good things we have. And now I've gone and done it. I've blown it, haven't I? I've really just screwed the pooch here. I wouldn't be surprised if you wouldn't want to hang out with me ever again now. You probably think I'm a freak. Probably think I'm crazy. Again, you probably would never want to see me or talk to me ever again. Let alone bring me to bed. And I guess you're gonna probably kick me out now, make me drive home, aren't you? Really? You're not? You don't think I'm crazy? Huh? You like me? You really like me? And why have we been doing all this then if you've liked me? Why didn't you just tell me? I'll admit, we have our differences, and opinions on some things. We've gone into some tips over text and whatnot, but don't like all friends and all couples do that. But if you've liked me, then why all those other girls? Why not me? In fact, one time you even told me I'm your best friend. So why them and not me? Oh, I see how it is. I get it. But I've just poured my heart out to you. And you just said you like me. This clearly has to mean something, right? Right? Huh? Well, of course I'd like to go out sometime. Where do you want to go? To the club? Oh. Yeah, I'd love to get dinner there. I haven't been in a long time, but it's really nice. Yeah, I'd really enjoy that. Are you just saying that because you have something really kinky in mind you want to try and you want to butter me up? Because you've kind of done things like that before. Oh, you mean it? You're serious? Oh, yes, I would love to go out with you. Of course. I mean, like, duh, I love you. You can be so dense sometimes. No wonder you were called a jarhead. So I guess everything's different now, isn't it? Does this mean now that I'm spending the night with you, I don't have to sleep on your couch? Yeah? We can curl up in this bed together? Nice and close and tight, because it's not very big. I don't mind. I've dreamed of being close to you like this. So, it's gonna feel amazing, don't worry. Plus, if you'd like, you could be the little spoon. I know how much you like to be comforted sometimes. Okay, let's stop sitting on the bed. And let's maybe get in bed. Well, come to think of it, we were just frisky together, and bed's not made, and I feel a little icky. Hey, how about we take a shower together? We've actually only done that once or twice before. And that was like intentional for the frisky times to happen in there. How about just a regular shower where you and I just, clean each other in an intimate way, but not a sexy way, and just a close to each other way. Yeah, you like that idea? Okay. You keep your towels in that hallway closet, right? Okay, here. You know how your shower works, so you go get that started, and I'll go grab up some towels, alright? Okay. Hang on. Just one thing real quick. I love you. I love you so very much. Thank you. Okay. Towel time. See you in a minute. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed this content, please click like and leave a comment to boost it in the algorithm. And if you don't want to miss future uploads, please hit subscribe. I'm not monetized